Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome into another episode of Sensei and the Pupil. I'm Cray. I got my boy Dev with me.
Hey.
I got my main man Paul.
Hey.
And we're here to review episode 14 of season 2, Mushoku frickin' Tensei. All right, we start this thing off with what do we start off with, Paul?
Fucking.
PG-13.
Oh. Smashing.
PG-13er.
Oh. Post bathroom.
With love.
Yeah. They're making love, okay?
Yeah.
They're in the
all it takes is like her like putting his.
And that was what I was kind of weirded out about because they were sitting in the bathtub like a good little distance away from each other.
And they got closer. You like that?
They got closer, but it's like it didn't feel like a loving couple. This is my theory.
What? They were like, oh, you're the perfect wife. Oh, you're the perfect.
Yes,
you're my perfect husband, dude.
It
like
seemed fake.
after that, it was. Nah, dude.
It seemed
Dude,
fake.
what are you talking about?
Sophie, I think Sophie's smashing Luke Grey Rat. That's my theory.
Nah.
They've been together all this time.
Nah.
I think Cray doesn't know what true love is,
Yeah, I don't
maybe,
know, like,
and he's having a hard time accepting.
Dude, all she had to
this.
do was like put her head on his shoulder and
show us.
This is all she did. This is all. No, dude, he just like the fucking steam came out of his nose, and she's like, "Jeez."
I have a little
Dude, that's so hot.
underscore theory that Sophie's already been smashing Luke Grey Rat this whole time, and now she's with another Grey Rat.
Do you not remember the blood on the sheets, bro? That was her first time.
You can fake a hymen with magic. Okay. Anyways,
Blood magic? Yeah.
Anyways, go to the Reddits. Go talk about me.
I watched that like 5 times. I ain't gonna lie.
Sophiette and Rudius are in love. Then and Rudius obviously is a young boy who wants to smash. I mean, he picked her up, threw her on the bed, and
call him like a young boy.
He's a young
man
boy
now. He's a man.
He's a young man.
How old do we think he is?
He's
at least 16.
We're also like, dude, the world that they live in, that's like normal. Like you're we become like a warrior, like strapping warrior. You go ahead and go.
In
get
Japan, 16's old. But yes,
he's not a young boy.
He's a adolescent.
You see him working out? He's a man.
He got some abs. He hit our girl, and then the whole episode's really just them planning the wedding.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I was kind of upset watching it because it's more of the first core of season 2, which is just like slow moving build up, not really getting much. Not a host. Everybody came to the wedding.
He's getting everything.
Everybody came to the wedding reception. It just felt slow, man. I feel like they're wasting time in the episode. It almost feels like filler in it too, kind of, but it's not filler.
He did filler.
Nice. The opening though was awesome. Y'all caught the opening? Y'all catch some tidbits in the opening?
I know what's gonna happen.
What? You didn't watch the opening?
No, I didn't watch the opening.
You need to watch it,
bro.
Yeah, it's sick.
He went to go save his mom.
You see a little Paul and Rudius teamwork fighting, dude.
Yes.
And then even what's her name? His teacher comes in and helps him out.
Homegirl. She's back. Blue hair.
It's gonna be sick.
Blue hair's back. Oh, what's her name? Dude, Roxanne.
Roxy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of hype is coming, but it didn't come this episode.
Right.
Rudius did. But
right.
The reception happened, and really the only notable thing in the reception that I can really remember.
The big reveal?
Yes. Go ahead.
Well, two things. You'll get the second thing. The big reveal that Lena Leese is actually the grandmother of
Yes,
Sophie. Sophietta.
Were y'all surprised about that?
Not really, 'cause she's a whore. Like, of course she would have
How are you
kids
not
somewhere.
surprised about that?
I was because like, what are the
surprised?
odds that Sophie was in the same area as
In this
Rudius
whole world.
in the beginning of the?
Do you not know how much she smashes?
Smashed everybody on Earth.
Yeah, but like, like the odds of like being
The odds are like way lower.
The odds are way too high still, dude.
Every Elvis related.
At least the grandmother or great grandmother, whatever. No, the grandmother, whatever she wants to call it. I was more surprised that Lena at least could have kids.
So was I. For being like a whore.
Yes.
Like you would think, like there was.
You think something would be cut off in there? Like her tubes would be tied with the curse.
Or like she's having sex with like no like thought of there being repercussions.
She has no choice to curse.
But we always knew that the curse made her fall in love with other people and then kind of move on. So the fact that she had kids or whatever, even the fact that she was with Cliff this long is still kind of surprising to me. Like, I don't understand.
That is the only surprising part.
I don't understand.
The fact that she's in love with Cliff and trying to stay with him, even though her curse, like for me, her curse would already catch King Baba like smashing her, Bodygotti smashing her in like the fucking faculty room. He's like, oh, how could you? I'm expecting that to happen. with her curse.
Okay.
All right, I'm just saying.
Well, I just very surprised that Lena Lees could have kids. It just seems like with that kind of curse, you wouldn't have kids.
No, the opposite for me. If you have that kind of curse, you should have like family everywhere.
Yeah, there just wasn't any like indications of before of her like ever having children.
So she said she didn't say anything.
She falls to the ground crying, which that was. I mean, if you didn't add that, it'd be the most boring episode ever. To be quite honest.
Here's a question, real quick. Would you guys change your mind if you knew, like, not obviously this is like in fantasy world, but if you married an elf girl and you found out her grandmother was a whore, would you be willing to marry that granddaughter of a whore? Would that affect your decision?
No, Sophie's sweet.
She's perfect.
She's sweet.
She's
yeah.
perfect.
She is.
Not to you, dude. Apparently it's fake.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
Theory. It's just a theory.
Like when she said "geez," like and she's like blushed and like let it happen.
I just don't. I just don't believe her all the way. Like I feel like the girl should like the guy more.
She loves him.
She's modest. She's reserved. That's hot.
She's reserved, and I think that's what's getting to me. She's reserved. I think
you're not used to that. Or what?
If Eris was here, I think she'd be all up on homie and fighting for him, tsundere style. And I think that's just kind of what gets.
She's more bubbly. Like she's like,
I think they would fight and then like it would slip in.
Yeah.
Like Rudy is.
Like if anything, they would be like mad. Like I want him first, and then they would both do it though eventually.
Well, Eris is definitely, with all the spoilers I've seen, it's gonna be fine. But anyways, the princess of the Sophie's guarding wants to have a quick fight with Rudius and Luke Greyrat,
right?
Just to kind of, I guess, pass the torch of Sophie's puss to Rudius because she has big plans for her future.
Yeah, she does.
She wants Sophie to be one of her bodyguards to like take over the throne in the future.
But she knows that Sophie has no like reason to stay
right. Anymore. Yes.
She's not royalty.
Yes.
Like I'll take a year off when I have my kids. Like that was hot too. Like
she's not a noble.
Planning on it.
She better not go back after she has her kids.
Nah, she won't.
She's not going back after she has her kids.
I don't think she will.
And that's what the princess it says. Like once she has once she has kids, like she will not want to come back anymore. And if she does want to come back,
you stop her.
Make her stay.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, were you surprised at the fight? How the outcome of the fight happened, Evan? It was only sword, no magic.
Right.
I wasn't surprised. I would have been surprised if it would have been the other way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I guys, we know Rudy's is magic incarnate. But to see him fight with the sword is kind of
Hold on now. He has every reason to be as skilled as he is because who has he been fighting and training with the entire... No.
Eris.
No.
That's lower tier, bro.
Eris is the little cat lady.
Well, okay, redhead.
Oh,
that's his
the swordmaster?
Swordmaster. Yeah. Paul, who was also a swordmaster. Fucking what's his name? Demon Ruijerd, who was like... number one.
I don't remember any of the names but Japan.
And he survived Orsted. Like, who's to say that he shouldn't be able to fight up against, like, swordmasters already?
You don't level up if you survive. That's not how fighting training works, dude.
You're crazy.
I also forgot he has the eye.
That too.
The eye can see the future for, like, a few seconds, so that he was able to beat Eris all those times, even though Eris was way stronger.
Luke is trash, bro. Like, what gives you the insight that Luke was like, I don't think he's so trash. OP?
I don't think he's trash.
So he would have won regardless, man.
Rudy's is he has the eye, dude. That's broken. I forgot about that. Fine, whatever. But he beats Luke pretty easily.
Yeah.
I mean, Luke's kind of pissed too, but he just gets up and says, good fight, whatever. And they get out of there.
What else can he do?
He
already got bested, dude.
It's like, all right, cousin. That's embarrassing, though, dude, to your pride.
Yeah.
I want some more personality.
That's the princess's fault.
Yeah.
Like, she put him in that spot.
It is.
Yeah.
Women. Am I right?
Princesses. Yeah.
I want some more personality.
It's only been 2 episodes, dude.
It has, but I feel like Luke's just so reserved and like he's not reserved.
He just hasn't really been a big part of the whole entire
he's a big pussy.
scheme.
He's a big pussy, and that's pretty much how the episode ends. I mean, funnily enough, Rudius even mentions to Cliff like, Alina Lise is the grandmother of Sophie. He's like, yeah, but I love her more now. I'm like, okay, Cliff, dog, you suck.
You're not disillusioned. Yeah,
no. You suck.
And he vows to help him out to break the curse. So.
That's gay.
Yeah.
You know what I thought of this episode? I thought this episode, if this was like towards the end of the anime,
be pissed.
I would have been like, no, this was like almost wrapping a bow on it. Like this anime, like Rudius and Sophie are happy.
From last season, you mean?
That's core?
No. I'm saying like maybe if you just put this episode like towards the end after Rudius like has already gone and found his mom and everything, like this would have been like a good like kind of like wrap up anime.
I totally understand.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I totally understand that
because I had a sentiment also kind of like, okay, why does this feel like the ending of something? I think what they're about to do is show all this lovey-dovey happy shit, and someone's about to die.
Take it all away.
Yeah, I think someone's about to die. For
assassination attempt on the princess?
Not even the princess. Sophie. I feel like something's gonna happen to Sophie.
Don't say that.
They did all this hyping of the core of love.
I won't.
Don't say that.
I will never watch this anime.
I'll be mad at you.
If Sophie dies.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen, dude.
Like, after I just put my head on your shoulder and then
hopefully
you just
they'll
took
be able
it
to
away
chop
from
her
me.
head off and then just put it back on really fast.
Oh my god!
Magic.
I hope they do that and she dies.
Man, don't say
Why
that.
would you
bro.
do that? Why would
Don't
you say
that.
that?
Yeah, don't say that.
So I don't want to hurt. I can't lose any more of my top anime. I can't lose anymore. Mushoku needs to hold the realness to me. One of my few last ones holding it.
I feel like they're getting this
Your
out the
top
way.
Anime.
Mushoku's
There's
top
one
anime.
season. I'm talking about Ragna.
Yeah.
It was one season.
I mean,
Ragnar lost a lot.
It beat
It lost a lot.
SLF and Solo. So I feel like this little beginning part is they're getting out the way because I think they heard the gripes of last season, the last core. I mean,
Well, we have to also not forget there's already source material of this. There's a light novel. There's a manga. This shit happens in both. We're just having to sit through all this. We thought it was slow pacing. I feel like they could have knocked out the first core in maybe 6 episodes, not fucking 13 or 12.
right. If anything, put these last 2 or 3 at the end of last core.
Something
To put the bow on it. To put the bow on
and then explore this core.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
do that.
But yeah.
But guys, that was episode 14, Mushoku Tensei. I hope we get into some sheesh next go.
Time skip.
Time skip? You think a time skip's?
Well, at least for the last year of school. At least, hopefully, like what the fuck? You wanted a whole year to be stressed out?
I don't. I'm done with school.
Me too.
I'm done with
Me
school.
too.
I am.
He already got his boner. Like,
Hey,
got
he
his
got
boner.
it.
Let's
Got
get
it.
out
You're
of here.
right. Yeah, I'm done with school. Get out
We
of here.
got what we came for.
Get out of here. He didn't even upgrade his magic. Get out of here, dude. You got your boner. You listen to the man god. Go.
You smashed.
Yes.
You got the love of your life.
He did. Eris, come back. Guys, we are out of here.